Guys, this is Dan. Friends, today we are back on my channel with another interesting topic. We are just going to talk about on the topic is acceptance. Acceptance, it's a totally a word. You can take it like accept things, accept truth, accept situation, accept many things, but you have to accept it. Sorry to say, but it took much time to, even for me, if I'm understanding this from years, but even for me it took years to accept things, to accept this point that acceptance is much needed thing. I'm not a big guy or not a someone, but still I just follow some rules in my life. And this is one of my rules I'm going to share with you. Why acceptance is needed. I assume that I always assume that without accepting things you can't fix it. You can't deal with it. For an example, today is it's morning. Yeah, but it's 2 degrees in this, but quite cold. But yeah, if I want this tomorrow summer will come. If I want, I do not like the day. Can night come? Can sun sets now for me? Or can summer come for me tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow? No. It is December. It will come by its time only. I have to accept that. It's a daytime. It's not a night time. I have to accept this. It's a formula A plus B plus C square. Oh, that is what it's just an example. I have to accept that formula to solve my problems in mathematics. Behind there is a building. I have to accept that there is a building. If you're getting my point, we have to accept things which we cannot change. Very wealthy, a wise person said to me lines. I'm just remembering that and I want to share with you. Accept the things you can't change. Accept the things you can't change and always have courage to do those things you can't change. That means you should always accept the things you can't change. I gave you the examples. There are many things as we are in small tiny tiny atom in this world. What is a human being in this earth, in this multi-universe dimensions? What is a human? Human is just a tiny dot. What have we have powers? All God Almighty have. We have to accept things. If I'm suffering from something, we have to accept. If I created some problem, I have to accept. If something gone wrong with me, I have to accept. After accept, you can deal with it. You can deal with it, but first you have to accept things. Think about it. Without accepting the problem, you cannot deal with problem. You cannot find out the solution. I know, I'm just, for an example, tomorrow is my examination. I have to accept this. I am not prepared. I have to study the whole night. I've created my problems. We have to accept things. Take another example. If a car got punctured, I have to accept it has happened. It's not my fault, but I have to get it fixed. Like this only, in this world, many things are there which are not in our hand. We have to accept things. After accepting, after understanding, we can deal with those problems. Yeah, there is a way. If there is a will, there is a way. You can find out where to get out from there. But first thing you have to do is understand, then accept this. You have to accept this. Acceptance is a very, very big issue. Without accepting, if you are weak, you have to accept it. I am weak. I have to I have to apply more efforts to become stronger. If you are poor, you have to accept that I have to make some certain changes to build my business. If you are motivationally weak, you have to accept this. You have to build your confidence. If you are anything in this world, you have to deal with it. If you are doing something wrong, you have to first accept this. Accept and always have courage. You have everything you wanted. God gives everything you want it. More of that, but only you have to search within you. It is hidden somewhere inside you. You have to find out where is it and work on it, implement things, work hard, practice. And one day you will find a way to achieve anything, any goal, anything. If your goal is, for example, my next is just six-pack, or you have to accept you have to take a certain diet. I'm just giving the example. Actually, gym is in very much trend nowadays. If you want six-pack, if you want to lose your weight, you have to follow the diet. You have to accept, I want to eat pizza. No. You have to accept, if I want that, I have to work for it. If you want to climb to first floor, you have to take the stairs. Or you can take the lift. But you have to go step by step. If you want to go upside and you will take the stairs for downside, how come you will reach the first floor? It's not possible. So, acceptance is the very, very big issue. You have to accept the things. It's really hard to say. It's a very, very big prospect. Even everybody struggles with it. As a person get older, it's become more complicated. As a person understands things, he has experience, he says, I will not accept. I know everything, but it's not true. Time changes, things changes. You have to accept the change. It's very big, very deep. Close your eyes and think again. You will get your answer by your soul.